Lisa, Little Annie Z on Instagram.
And I'm Mary, Mama Z.
Yeah.
Lisa.
And we're together today because we're celebrating our 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much, everyone. It was so exciting when I saw the $9.99 and then the 1,000, and then it just kept climbing from there. And I asked Mom if she wanted to do a Flosstube together to celebrate. So
yeah, I couldn't wait.
We have a lot to share today.
Yes.
We call this the big giant show and tell.
How long has it been since your last one?
Let's see.
Our last one.
Our last one together was almost a year ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So time flies. It
We're
gets
due.
away from you. We were due to be together again. So we wanted to start with our finished objects. So Mom, do you want to start with one of yours?
I'll go first. I had a friend that I buy sublimation from on Etsy, and she's a quilter, and I was making a t-shirt quilt for my granddaughter for high school graduation, and I always put pictures of them throughout the year on there, and I found out that we can do pictures through sublimation with this lady on Etsy, and
cool.
she helped me get it going and everything, and I just wanted to show her my gratitude for appreciation. So I made these 3 items for her.
Oh, how nice.
This is it's called a purse pal. It's got card slots here. It opens up so you can, get your card slots out. And then it has a zipper pocket for your change.
Oh, so
and
cute.
It's lined. And then it also has an area here for your bills. To put your bills in. Well, let me see. There it is, right there.
Nice.
For your bills. It's all lined and everything. And I got my label, So Chick Made It. That's who I am. And I got these on Etsy. Etsy there's so many people on there. You'll find them if you want to have one made. So that's that. I made like a set that everything matches.
Want me to hold one
Yeah.
up?
This is a little case I made for her to put her scissors and her whatever she wants to put because she's a quilter. So that's also lined. And I just put a hand sanitizer in there that I made for her.
Oh, cute.
So she can keep that in her purse. These are all 3 items that I made are all to put in your purse because it's really anything you'll ever need in a purse. So you don't have to have a big purse to carry everything. And I have little tabs on the side and a zipper. So my little flower zipper pull.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's that.
Pretty.
And then
I love the color of the zipper.
I know, isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a light sage or mint, whatever. And then this is an eyeglass case. It's called a raccoon case, and all the hardware matches. And again, my label. And you zip it open, and in here is your sunglasses, and it's lined with a very soft lining that I have. And it just holds her glasses so she can have all these 3 items in her purse and at her hand for whenever she needs them. And it's made of waterproof canvas. All 3 are made of waterproof canvas. It's got like you can hear that. Yeah, it's really
pretty.
Yeah, they're watercolor lilies. It's called watercolor lilies. Yeah.
Beautiful, Mom. She's gonna really appreciate that.
I think she will. So, do you want me to keep showing, or do you want to do one
now? Yeah, what
now?
else you have that you finished?
All right, I finished this here. This is a over-shoulder bag. You can take it to the games because it's see-through. Because you can't have a purse without seeing through because they got to see what you got in there. And it's over the shoulder.
That box style.
Yeah, and it has if you can see that zipper, it's like fluorescent, not fluorescent. What do you call that?
Iridescent?
Iridescent zipper.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's my So Chick again. And it opens up this way. You just put your phone in there, whatever you need. It doesn't have a lining because we don't need a lining. And you can put your phone, whatever, makeup, maybe a lipstick, whatever. It's got a nice hand.
The strap is so cute.
Yeah, and it's got rainbow hardware, which I love.
That's your favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite. And then it's got
I put
a cup of coffee, little dangly thing there, and a keychain to hold your keys.
Oh, cool.
So it's got everything you need when you're going to the game, and
you could probably put a little bottle of water in there too.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say booze. A little nip. No. But anyway, that's this. And I love making the using vinyl to make them because it's easy to sew through and you don't have to line anything.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. And see how nice and supple that feels.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel good?
I love
Yeah.
that. Cute.
Thank you. I made Tina and her friends, you know, the ones that when they went to...
Oh, for Disney.
Yeah, I made Disney. And this is another one of the see-through ones that I made.
Little backpack style.
Backpack, yeah. And I have the thing going from here over. Another zipper here, a zipper outside, and a zipper inside.
Very pretty.
So, and that'll hold your phone if you got a small phone or a big phone, which would go in here. So that's that.
Cool.
And then I was fooling around on my embroidery machine the other day. I found a letter, the alphabet,
Okay.
on the embroidery, whatever it was. I don't know which it was. I don't remember. Or maybe it was, it's OESD. It's called OESD.
Okay.
And they have all kinds of designs for embroidery. And I bought this pillow cover on Amazon. I bought a bunch of them. And I figured, now what can I put on there and how am I going to do it without sewing through both sides? So what I had to do is open up 3 sides. So it would be like this, yeah. And then I had just the one piece on the hoop.
Oh.
And I did an embroidery, initial embroidery. And I don't know if you can see that bird. It's like
it's so pretty.
It's a dove, a mourning dove. With all different color of the dove. There's like browns and grays. And there's even some light rose in there too, which gives that little bit of pink.
That is so nice.
Yeah, I mean, in person you can see all the details. And then the background is all, that goes on first. And then you do the letter, and then you do the bird. So, and then you stuff it with a pillow, and it's got a zipper closing, actually.
Oh.
So, and you can take this off to wash it. Whenever you feel like you're
The buttons are pretty too.
Yeah, aren't they? It comes with it. All that comes with, and they were not expensive at all.
That's really nice. Cool.
So that's that, and then I think
help
this
you
might
with
be
that.
the last thing, huh? That I have to show. For
I think so.
things that are
you
done.
finished.
Okay. This is called a jelly roll rug, and this was done on my sewing machine, and it's amazing how it's done. You take a jelly roll, which is this. It's got strips of it, and I think each strip is 42 inches long and this is 2.5 inches. Is it 2 or 2.5 inches?
2.5.
Okay. And then you sew all the strips together, make one long thing, and then you press it.
Yeah.
You open up the seams. And then after you do that, you take this here.
Oh, so you sew the jelly roll strips together first?
First.
Okay.
Then you take the Katahdin. It's called Katahdin. Do you want me to show this now or later? For how to make it?
We'll show it
Let's
later.
do that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll show the construction later.
So we'll just do. I got a pattern I can show you and everything where you have to.
But this is so pretty, Mom.
Yeah,
and it's the same on both sides.
Yes, and it matches my bedspread upstairs. I made a quilt. Yeah.
Let's show it up close.
It's got bees and butterflies and some writing.
So cute.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put it in the same bedroom?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it with the quilt. Yeah.
It
was I couldn't wait to finish it. I kept going and going and going because it was turning out so nice, you know. The main thing when you make a jelly roll rug is you gotta not pull the fabric through the machine, because if you do, you're going to get wompies. You're going to get like, you know, and you also have to press every once in a while. Press it. Take it to the iron and just press it so it lays flat.
Oh, that's a good tip.
And the biggest thing is you need to put it on a flat surface. Like sometimes your machine is up a little bit because it's sitting on something. Well, you have to put magazines or something around it to hold it so it's all level, so that when you go around in the circle, it's all going to be even. Because if it's hanging down on one side or on the sides, then that's where you started getting your little waves.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
That's key actually. So
Okay.
Okay, well that's all. I mean, I had a bunch more, but I gave them as gifts, so I can't show.
Yeah,
They're
you
already
made
gone.
a quilt.
I only have pictures.
And a couple bags.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, I finished my Sarah's Sewing Bag by Stacy Nash. And I loved how it came out.
oh wow. Oh, that's the one I saw.
Yes.
Oh,
so
wow.
I posted my finished one on Instagram. And So this is the main part of it. So it's actually the back part of the envelope. That house was, oh my goodness, it was a beast. I didn't think I was ever going to get done with it. And then the front flap is a rose.
That's beautiful, Lisa.
And
oh my gosh.
So I stitched this on 36 count Lakeside Fawn. Thank you.
Wow, look at all that work. Oh my God, I can see where that house was
It was a beast.
Yeah, wow.
And I used various overdyed cottons, and this is the inside. Let's see if I can. I'll have something in it that I'm going to show you, but that's the outside of the bag under the flap. So I stitched a button there, and then I attached some crinkle ribbon.
I love that.
Isn't that cute?
It makes it look old too.
Yes. So the crinkle ribbon I used is Dames of the Needle in the color Shakespeare's Primitive Red.
Wow. That's so pretty.
And so on the inside, I sewed these hoops on the inside.
That's a good idea.
So that I can put the chatelaine chains on it.
Gosh.
So this will hold my needle. This will hold my thread if I'm working on a project.
Wow.
And this
holds
my
That's
needle.
Beautiful.
And then I just have an empty one that will hold my scissors.
Wow.
So that's what I decided I'm going to do with it.
Did they tell you how to construct it, or you do that? You're on your own?
So yeah, I wanted to. I think maybe when you talk about how you constructed your rug, I'll talk about how I constructed this, because the pattern just gives very minimal instructions, but I found a few things that I did that really helped. So maybe we'll talk about that later.
Do they tell you what products you could use to make it stiffer if you wanted to make it more pliable?
No, but I think next time I might do some interfacing in between, because it's just kind of floppy.
Yeah.
But she's a primitive designer, so maybe that's the look she was going for.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it all goes with the theme,
Yeah, so... But I'll share some tips with you in a little bit about how to construct that. And then the only other thing that I fully finished was Lavender Honey. This piece right here. The last Flosstube that I shared with you, I finished these pieces.
Those colors are gorgeous.
I know. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
And so I have this kind of sitting out in the center of my kitchen table all together.
I love going over her house. She's got all the stuff she made all set up, beautifully displayed. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Like mother, like daughter. Yeah. I look at my decorating and I could tell I was very influential the way my mom decorated.
Oh my God. She's becoming her mother.
And that's a great thing.
Yeah.
So this is how I fully finished it. There's
look at that.
Glass
Even
under
the frame
it.
matches it pretty.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll show you close up.
Oh wow. I love that lavender and
I
bees.
really love this pattern. And it doesn't take very long to complete a piece like this.
I like when it's airy, because you can get it done fast. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So.
And it's just a few colors, so you're not changing a lot of colors.
That's right. They're beautiful, Lisa.
Thank you. Oh, I did finish a couple other things I forgot. Let me show you. So I did show you these patterns before. Chris Sherman Handmade on Etsy. She designed these patterns, and you download them. The Jamie stitch case 2 and the Ashley stitch case. And
let's see up close.
So I want to share with you, I did one for my Christmas projects.
Beautiful.
This is called Poinsettia Plaza by 3 Sisters, and this is the Jamie Stitch Case 2.
Oh wow, I was expecting a little thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, by the picture. Oh wow, it's beautiful.
And
How
this
nice
is
is that?
This
Oh
is
my
what it
gosh,
looks like
look at
opened
this.
up. I love that little needle minder.
Yes.
Sorry,
It's a
Mom.
little wreath.
It's a little wreath. So I'll share with you what's in this a little later because it's part of my plans.
So it's a keeper for sewing stuff? Is that it or not?
For your stitching or
Oh,
sewing or
okay.
whatever.
You can even keep your project in there.
It's transportable.
Wow. Oh, that's pretty.
And so this
is that felt?
snaps. This is felt.
Wow, how'd you get such a heavy felt?
At Hobby Lobby.
Ooh, I like that.
Hobby Lobby or Amazon? I think I like Hobby Lobby's better.
I do. I love him. But I didn't know they had it this thick.
Yeah.
Wow. Do
They
you have
have
it
two
cushioned
different
underneath, or
kinds.
is that something underneath?
It's so stable.
Oh, that's, yeah, that
Yeah.
makes it, yeah.
So
Very nice.
I messed up on the construction of this one, so I put my snaps in the wrong place, so I had to add some fabric to the flap.
You did good. I like it that way.
Oh,
Sometimes
okay.
mistakes turn out to be the best.
I'm glad
You
that
know?
it turned out okay.
Yeah, sometimes they turn out to be the best.
So, so that was one of them, and then
That's beautiful, Lisa.
thank you.
I love that. So that's this double one. This
Yes,
is just a single
that's
one.
the Ashley
Okay,
Stitch
and that's a
case.
single one.
The Jamie Stitch case too.
Yeah, very pretty.
And then the Ashley Stitch case.
Gosh,
Let's
look
see, is
at this one.
Okay,
Oh,
this is called
my
the Stitcher 6.
gosh, Lisa.
The Stitcher 6. So I'll show you that pattern later on, because there's a reason for that. But this is the fabric collection is called Threads. Oh, this is Threads That Bind. No, this isn't Threads That Bind.
Maybe it is. It's Victorian.
Oh, you know
Is it?
what? It might be Threads That Bind. Three Sisters and Threads That Bind. I think I combined them.
Okay.
But
That's
I love the
beautiful fabric.
colors in this. And then, do you
Oh my
remember
gosh.
the ladies, the fabric that I bought when we were together at Threadbare?
Yes, I do.
That's,
yeah.
So
I
I
remember
used
that.
that.
Wow.
And that's called Ladies in Bonnets. So this is the Stitcher 6. This is her brand new pattern.
So what does it have, more pockets or something
It's
that's different?
actually, instead of the felt, it's got 2 zipper pockets.
Oh, okay. I like that. Wow.
So
this fabric here is gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Wow,
that's beautiful, Lisa.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. And then the last stitch case that I made is called Sunny Skies by Riley Blake and Blueberry Delight by Moda. And this is the Ashley stitch case. So
that colors. Oh my gosh.
I love the blue.
Oh, it's such a pretty blue, like a baby blue, you know, real pretty.
Thank you. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I just want to make sure I wasn't showing any pattern. And this is the Ashley Stitch case.
What are you making? Is that finished, or are you working it?
That's one of my works in progress, so I'll show that. But
okay.
It's all this is like words, fabric with words, and
I have to tell you, your binding back here is gorgeous.
Thank
She did an
you.
amazing job with the binding.
I'm working on it.
Like a book binding. Wow, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her instructions are really great. So
What machine are you sewing this on?
on the Janome.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a cute little and a good little tougher, isn't it?
Yes,
It's a tough
it
machine.
works great. Okay,
The
so
Janome
those
Gem, right?
Janome Gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were all my works in progress. I did want to mention that I did a tutorial on tips on how to construct these. And I'll link that in the description. So I won't go over it again, but it's in a separate video.
Well, that's good. I love tutorials.
Yeah, I do
Because
too.
I watch those, and I watch the videos before I even start a project, because then you have a better idea of what you're doing.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know? Yeah. So.
I should do that.
Yeah.
I usually just dive right in. Okay, so works in progress, Mom?
Works in progress. Okay, I only have 2 actually. But I have to tell you, ladies, I did a Zoom call with about 40 other ladies on Saturday, and the lady who held it is Jeannie. Her name is Barbie, but her business name is Jeannie Designs, and we did the Louis waist pack. And the Louis waist pack can either go around your waist or you can use it for over the shoulder.
Oh,
it's
cute.
all according to how long you make the strap.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't finish, of course, because I take my time. But this is part of it. That's the fabric.
Isn't that cute?
And then this is the gusset.
I love that.
And it opens. We put 2 zippers because you can, especially if it's over the shoulder, you want to go in and be able to go in with both your. And it just opens up like this. So when it's on you, it's like this, and you can just go one way or the other to get the zipper open. So, and my zippers, I love this. I got these zippers from.
Oh, look at how cute that zipper
they're rose
is.
zippers. Can you see them?
They're striped. Oh,
No,
the hardware.
The hardware,
Okay.
yeah. The zip. Oh, the
And the
zipper is
zipper's
just striped. And it's all peach. This here is like a pinky peach.
Yeah.
And then this is the. You want to hold that up, honey?
Mm-hmm.
This is the back side of it. So I also have another zipper where I put my phone. My phone will fit in there.
Okay.
Any size phone will go in there, actually. And again, that one has a instead of the flowers, I didn't have 3, I only had 2. So I did one that has a little purse. It's got a little purse.
Oh,
With the
adorable.
little clasp, yeah. And then this is the strap with the hardware. It's a buckle. Again, you can tell I like the rainbow stuff. And this is this here opens up. This is a what's this called? This is called
Like twill tape?
yes, no, it's
Strap.
strapping. It's called strapping, I guess. But anyway, this here, this is the back of it. So it's going to turn that around.
What a cute color
It's going to
combination.
go like this, and that completes the whole piece.
That's going to be really
this.
cute.
So it's going to be like that,
Oh,
like this.
beautiful, Mom.
Yeah. And then it'll go over we're going on vacation to Williamsburg in August, so
Oh, fun.
I'm going to wear this. And just wear it over my shoulder.
Awesome.
Or I can wear it on my waist pack. So this here was so much fun doing that Zoom call. We had so much fun. It was nice putting voices and names with the pictures that you see on Facebook, you know? So that was just so much fun.
That is fun when you do it in a group like that.
And I'll talk about the and there's my little label. So Chick made it in the metal color.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I'll talk about product after when we do that. So that's that one. And the only other one work in progress I have is I did on every Thursday the first Thursday of every month I go to church and we do quilts for our members who are sick in the hospital or whatever the case is, you know, we give them a quilt. And it's really neat because everybody prays over the quilt. The quilt goes up on the altar and on Sundays, you know. But it's like a lap quilt. It's not very big, but it's all sewed by hand, not by hand, by machine. And it's like a lap quilt. It's kind of big, you know. And everybody sews the same design, but different, like for a man or for a woman.
Okay.
We all do the same kind of.
Cute. That's very pretty.
Someone cuts out all the fabric for us. All we have to do is pick up the kit. They cut all the stuff out.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then we bring it home and work on it and bring it back when we're done.
That's a nice throw quilt.
Yeah. So someone does the cutting, someone cuts the batting. This is the batting, and then we bring it back. Someone pins the quilt to the batting, and then someone quilts it. So it's not all one person doing the same thing.
Oh, that's
We're a bunch of ladies working together that gets the job done.
How nice.
Yeah. So it's great. I love it.
Close up how pretty that fabric is.
And it's butterflies. I love butterflies.
Very pretty.
When I saw this kit, I picked it right away because I said, this one's mine. I want to do this one. But that's all. That's the only 2 I have, Lee.
Okay.
That's in progress.
All right.
So
So I'll share with you my oldest whip now to date. And it's in this project bag that I made with Teresa Kogut fabric because it has
gosh,
For the Love of Nature.
I wish they made a vinyl with that. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be awesome for a little purse for a kid or something too.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
really
girl.
cute.
Oh God, beautiful. It's all the finishing touches that go on
Yes.
into it also, you know,
Right.
that make it pretty.
So I'm doing this on 32 count fox and rabbit ballet slipper with various over-dyed cottons and DMC. And this is my rat's nest here. But these are the
love all
colors
the
I'm
colors.
working with.
Isn't it fun working with all the different colors?
Yes.
My husband
love
says, well,
it.
how many different threads do you need? I need a
Oh.
color for everything I'm sewing.
Don't get us started.
we need lots of thread.
Yes, we do. So this is the Love of Nature pattern that I'm working on. And this is where I'm at. So it's very wrinkly, but that's where
pretty.
I'm at right now. So I'm working on...
This is your Christmas one, right?
You know, it looks
no,
like
not
Christmas
really.
colors,
No, not
but
really.
it's got
anytime.
flowers and
Yeah. It's anytime. Look at the raccoon. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
How cute is he?
Isn't that raccoon
wow.
cute? And
See,
the
I
fox.
knew it was a raccoon. That means you did a good
Okay,
job.
yay. So I'll show you up close.
It's beautiful.
So I changed the year, and I explained that in one of my other floss tubes. I changed the year to the first year that the federal state park system began.
Oh.
Because we love camping and outdoors.
I know
so
you do. And you
that's
guys
why
love it.
I lost my mojo on this. I just wasn't enjoying it. But I think I picked it back up again, and now I really am liking
Well, sometimes that's what you have to do, you know.
Just
when you
pick
lose
it up and-
yeah. Go back and just leave it for a while and go back.
Yeah, so,
The main thing is you went back and finished it.
yeah,
You know,
so I'm getting back started again on it.
Did you make that sunglass case? The glass case?
No,
you
no,
can do that easy.
that's a Lori Holt.
Oh, okay.
The
Oh my
Lori
God.
Holt
Yeah,
magnifiers.
yes,
I
yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
So that's my oldest whip right now. And then let's see, my second oldest whip is Consider the Lilies, and this is a huge project. Oops, I think I may have shaken the camera.
There,
That's
not to.
better.
Oh, you know,
it
bring it
wants
back
to
up.
slide.
We got plenty of it to bring up. There, we got it. This way you don't. It's gonna break soon up there, you know.
I know, I
Put
need a new
piece of tape.
charger.
You can put a piece of tape on that.
Oh, I should put a piece of tape
Yeah,
on
that's all.
Okay, so I think this is a really popular chart, so I think
Wow.
everybody knows what it looks like, but it's humongous.
Wow, that's a lot of work. Oh my God, how many stitches in that thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
The stitch
God.
count is 435 by 363, so you would multiply those two together.
I think they don't tell you how many stitches.
Nobody would ever do it.
Yes.
So I'm working in this corner right here right now.
Wow.
So I don't know if I explained this in my last video, but I was really nervous about the size of my fabric to make sure I was, you know, had enough. These are all my threads, by the way. They're just,
That's in that one thing?
yeah,
Wow, that's a lot of thread.
that's the various,
All the colors.
I love the colors.
Yeah.
Various
Beautiful.
over-dyed cottons that I'm using.
Now, is this special stuff that you buy? It's not Coats & Clark.
No, this is, there's a few companies that make over-dyed cotton floss.
Okay, I can tell the difference.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
variegated, so
Yeah.
like you dye
It's
it.
beautiful.
Oops, sorry.
Beautiful.
And I did a little bit more on this, and I did my borders, and I was one stitch off when I went all the way around, but I fudged it and made
it's
it
going to
work.
be all this big?
Yes.
Holy Toledo.
It's going to take me a while.
Wow, Lisa.
So I just did the bones of the
this way so you can see it up front.
the bones of the border just to make sure it matched all the way around.
Wow.
So I did have enough. This is a yard of 32 count fiber on a whim, milk and honey. So it's over dyed fabric too.
I like the lightweight of it. It's like very
Isn't it
see-through.
nice?
Yeah. Is it considered linen?
It is.
Yeah, very pretty.
Thank you. So that's where I'm at. I'm excited that you can see beginning of the tree of life there, the tree that has the fruit on it with Adam and Eve underneath.
Yes.
I did my initial, and then I'm going to wait to put the year to see what year I finish it.
If I know you, it'll be done next week.
No, that would be great.
Oh, it would be.
First initial, maiden name, last initial there. So I really am enjoying picking this up every now
Lisa,
and then.
the colors are fabulous. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, look at it close up. My goodness.
So that's Consider the Lilies. And then this Miss Bingley's Library, and I showed you this stitch case that I did last time, and Miss Bingley's Library is in here. And
are these their names of someone, like, how do they come along with the title? Do you know of some things?
Like Consider the Lilies?
Yeah, like how
So this is from, she does Consider the Lilies and His Eye is on the Sparrow from the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it'll have across the bottom, across the middle actually, it'll say Consider the Lilies.
Oh, okay.
What part of the verse from the Bible right there.
Oh,
so
nice.
I have His Eyes on the Sparrow. I haven't done that one yet, but the Consider the Lilies I wanted to start because I liked the color palette of this the best.
Oh, I love it.
So thank you.
Yes.
All right. So Miss Bingley's Library, I'm doing on 40 count needle and flax Steinbeck. And
I like that you have all these little cases for each one.
oh
Because
yeah.
that keeps it neat, it keeps it together, and then you want to take, I feel like doing something tonight.
Yes.
You know where to go instead of looking through pile and pile.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I love.
I don't know if they ever had those years ago, like
part
that
of the
organization.
fun is making the bags and putting all the little, see, I made this needle minder from that you stitched.
Oh,
I have to show that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, putting all these things together is part of the fun. So this is Miss Bingley's Library from Plum Street Samplers, and this is a quote from one of the Jane Austen books.
Okay.
And it says, "I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library." And this is what I've done so far.
Oh, wow, Lisa.
So I'm beginning the house, and you know how I feel about houses right now. So I'm gonna probably pick this up. This is a good project when I go to my stitching guild because it's just back and forth.
Yeah.
And I can talk and do it at the same time.
How many people in your guild? A lot?
I belong to 2. The big one, there's a couple hundred probably, but this smaller one is, I think, maybe less than 100 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
nice.
That's Miss Bingley's Library. And this little...
You have a pair of scissors in each one of those things, don't you?
Yeah, because I don't want to have to...
Yeah.
I want to have everything ready to go.
She's
when
got
I
a lot
pick
of
it up.
scissors, guys.
I do.
We'll call her Lisa Scissorhands.
I love it. I don't mind.
No.
Let's see.
Sorry. We had a good laugh earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. We are cracking up. You probably will see our thumbnail when I post the video, and you'll know why. Sorry, I don't want to cover your face.
No, it's
but
okay.
So this is something my mom stitched years ago and gave it to me, and I made a needle minder out of it. It was a necklace, right?
It was a necklace.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at how small that is.
I got that when I was in Williamsburg years and years ago when you guys were little.
Oh.
And they had a cross-stitch shop that I absolutely loved because I was into cross-stitch big back then.
Yes.
And I loved all the little jewelry and little pieces, you know.
This is over one. You did this
little. That was little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of my mom's like from Williamsburg, that bell pole.
Oh yeah, that's they have those in the houses back then in those days. Every house had a bell pole.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll have to show that to you guys sometime if I haven't.
We went
already.
there every year with the kids. You remember going there?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was okay, so probably this next one that I'm going to show you brings memories of going to all the old homes there, the plantation homes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a new start, and this is in the case that I showed you before, and this is called the Plantation Sampler, and it just reminded me of the. Oh, I gotta see if I can find the cover page. It just reminded me of our trips to the old homes. That was one of my favorite things to do, is look at the old homes
and listen to all the historical stuff about it. You know what they
those
did, who
people
lived
that
there, and everything.
remembered all those facts.
Oh yeah.
So it's hard to see this
amazing.
picture, but what got me was I loved the lawn with all the animals and this border. I wish it was a better picture, but
yeah, it's pretty though.
and look at that weeping willow. How many colors are in that?
It's beautiful. Yeah, Williamsburg is an amazing place.
I would like to go there again. So, I remember it was really nice at Christmas time too.
Oh, all the doors had fresh pineapple with all the different fruit around it, oranges and apples and lemons and limes, and it smelled so good. Oh yeah.
I'm using. Yeah, I bet it smelled good with
Lots
all that
of
fresh
memories
stuff.
from that place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I'll have to see if that same store is there. I'll buy you something from that store.
Oh.
I'll bring you back something from that if it's still there. Yeah, that would be good.
That would be amazing. I'm working on 40 count weeks. Havana is the fabric that I'm working on. Let's see. This is the top.
That color.
Corner.
Oh my gosh, I love this
Isn't
color.
that pretty? I thought these colors just popped on this linen.
Oh, once it's all done, Lisa,
Yes.
with those colors on that scale. Oh my gosh.
So this
I can't wait to see
little bud, that's part of the border. So the border has two different greens in it, I think. So I just got a little start on that. Hopefully I'll pick this up during the month.
Yeah, that picture doesn't show it any justice
No.
when it's on.
And these are the colors that are going to go on this linen, and so
Wow.
they're just going to pop.
Is that called tobacco color, that linen?
Havana, I think it's like Cuba, like
Okay.
Havana, Cuba.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Reminds me
beautiful.
of like the color of like a cigar roll.
Oh yeah.
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 So these are the pretty blues and greens.
Oh
and
gosh.
So, and then this was just a pendant from Hobby Lobby or Michael's.
See, that's what I'm saying. You dress it up.
Yeah.
You really do.
It's
It
fun.
looks good,
That's
yeah.
a good way to put it. You dress
Yeah.
it up.
Really nice.
So that is plantation.
Did you cross stitch
sampler.
that too?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I
She
showed
even
that.
crosses the. She
I
even
cro-
crossed the scissor holder. Oh my goodness.
I showed this
Oh
last
my
time.
gosh.
But this is my
That
Miss-
cracks me up.
Yeah, why not?
That is so cute. Lisa.
Why So yeah, I showed this as one of my finished objects
I love
last
it.
time.
I love it.
Thank you.
Whoever you pass these down to is gonna love them.
Aww.
You know, in your family.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great if
Oh,
somebody
yes.
really appreciated them?
Especially your granddaughter.
Maybe I'll have a granddaughter one day.
maybe. Yeah. You can teach her all this stuff.
Yeah. And then one last new start that it was a whip is Thy Love More Strong by Blackbird Designs. And this is, oh yeah, that little needle minder was actually a pendant from Hobby Lobby. It's one of those like blue willow plates.
Oh, wow.
In their charm section, and I made a needle minder out of it.
Wow.
I just glued a magnet on
Yeah.
it.
It looks really old too. It's nice. I like it.
Thank you. So this is Thy Love More Strong by Blackbird Designs. I love this.
Is this it? Back here?
This is these are the other projects that go with
Oh.
it. So it's a couple projects in here.
That's nice.
Thy Love More Strong. And I'm stitching this on, let's see, 36 count Grace Notes Hazelnut Cream.
Wow.
And these are my my colors that I'm working with.
So pretty.
And this is just a needle bling that I made. This was a sampler I stitched, and I took a picture of it and made a
Good idea.
I made a little fob out of it.
Now, where'd you find the holder?
I got them on Etsy.
Oh, okay.
I bought it in the kit with the glaze and the glass and the trays, everything
Very
together.
nice. Very nice.
So this is my progress so far on it.
Oh, look at how pretty that is. Oh my God! All
And
the
this is
different
going to be a cute little sampler. It's not
It
going
looks
to be.
like tie-dyed.
It does.
Mhm.
Yep. And so up here are satin stitches. Those flowers are satin stitches.
Beautiful.
Um,
Wow, so pretty.
I love
So
this.
delicate.
Yes, that's what I
Oh,
loved about
delicate.
this.
Yeah.
So, so those are my works in progress.
You've got a lot in progress.
I do.
But you know, when you go camping, you get a lot done, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
I do, and our car trips, going to New York.
Yeah,
and stuff.
sometimes just being away from home and doing it, you seem to get a lot done.
Yeah. Yes, because
Yeah.
you don't have any distractions.
Exactly.
All right. So that's all I have for works in progress. Do you have any purchases you want to share, Mom?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I showed you the rug, the jelly roll rug. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I bought how to make this, the
Okay.
pattern, the items it takes to make it.
Awesome.
I don't show you the thread because it's just regular thread, the regular cotton thread.
Okay.
Okay, so to start out, you need a jelly roll.
That's
Do they know what
pretty.
jelly rolls are?
Yes.
Okay.
Most people do. I
Okay.
think.
The fabric's already cut for you in strips. That's what a jelly roll is. And then you need a thing. This here is called Katahdin by Bosal. That layered with this makes the rug itself, and then you just put it through the machine using a special tool. Some people don't need the tool, but I need the tool. And you can see the layer of the Katahdin's right there. Underneath it is the jelly roll. You can't see it because it's the same size. And then you feed it through and pull it through the top of it, and it folds it together the way you need it. Because the way when you
Can we take
come
it
out
out
with
to show?
yeah, you can when you finish sewing this and this together, okay, you have a piece that's flat. So then you put it in this little tool, and it folds it. It folds the pieces up to the center, and then you fold it again to one piece. So then you get this here. You get this single. That's right there. You get that. This is one single one, and that's another one. So you sew the two together with the zigzag stitch after you have all this roll, all done, and you put it in a ball, make a big ball. You know how you just wind.
Oh, okay.
And then you have this big ball that's on the floor in a basket.
Like a ball of yarn.
Yeah, and as it goes through, as you put it through this in the Katahdin and feed it through that tool into your machine, you just let the machine go through. You let the machine take the fabric. You don't pull it through one end, because if you do, like I said, you're going to get those wrinkles, and you don't want those wrinkles and ups and downs in your, because they're hard to get out once they're in there. And when you wash this, also, I meant to tell you that you can wash it and you can dry it, but as soon as it comes out of the dryer, leave it a little damp and lay it out on the floor with maybe paper or plastic, whatever you want to put on there, or out on the deck or whatever. And when it's all dry, you bring it in, you use an iron on it, a steam iron, to steam the whole thing again, and it lays flat again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it can easily get out of shape. But that's those. And here's the pattern. It's called Jelly Roll by RJ Fabrics, I think it's RJ Designs. And this is the oval. They just came, well, not just, they've had this one out. It's a square rug, and then also a half a rug, a half a circle that you can make, like put by your door, you know, like your outside door. So there's a few you can make that they came out with. So and the directions in here are absolutely great.
Oh, awesome.
No question that you have left after.
Good.
Read it first so you know what you're in for, which is not a lot, but you still got to read it first and then go to town and make it. But this here I got on Amazon.
Okay.
And these fabrics you get in the jelly rolls you get anywhere in the fabric store, you know, anywhere at all.
But the jelly rolls are pretty. You should show
and the tool is important. This tool, you can try it. I did it first with just a steady piece, like a practice piece, and it's a lot faster with this. So you have to do less work. What do you want me to show now?
The jelly rolls.
Oh yeah, the jelly roll. That one. This one here is by. Is that Camille?
Let's see. Oh no, this is the one. Is it Howard Marcus? I can't.
I think it's Howard Marcus and Three Sisters. Yeah, I love that. That's going to make a really pretty rug.
It's Collection for a Cause etchings. Yeah, that's going to make a gorgeous rug.
Yeah. I don't know where you find the design for them. I just look at the picture. That's what I like. So I buy it.
This is The Good Life by Bonnie and Camille.
Yeah, Bonnie and Camille. I love their fabrics. Yeah.
Very pretty colors.
And then this one is the one you're using, I think, isn't it?
Yes, this
by
is
Three Sisters.
Rendezvous by Three Sisters. Yeah. Love that. Oh,
they're pretty. They are
beautiful. I think I got this fabric.
You think that's in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Maybe that's it right there.
Let's see. Is it the pink one?
They may not have. They may not have it. They may not have it in this roll, but probably in another roll with the same. Yeah, these are all like beige and maroon and very light blues and browns. So
it's gorgeous.
But that's that. Okay. And then now when I do my purses, the vinyl, I buy vinyl from all over the place. There's a load of stores online to buy vinyl. But my most favorite one is Fabric Therapy. Their fabric.
That's a good name.
Yeah, their fabric is amazing. It's called fabric, but it's really faux vinyl, faux leather, and it's got like a scratchy back for it. That's why they're lined. But the top of it is really smooth, and it comes in 18 by 54 inches when you buy a roll. So you have plenty to do a few projects with one.
Okay.
You know. And then I bought these two to go together. This was from one store, and this was from another store because I couldn't find a solid. This is from Indo Creations. You're going to link those things?
Yes, yeah, I will.
And then this has, I don't know if you can see, if it has like a, can you see the texture?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a...
Like a hash?
Yeah, hashtag, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same, it's got a nice little fuzzy backing, smooth. So you really wouldn't have to line this one if you didn't want to.
Okay.
It's all according to what you're making. And I love working with, it's called Jelly. And Jelly is the one I make those see-through purses this here out of. Here. That's called Jelly. You can see through. It's very pliable and plush, supple. I call it supple.
It is. Supple.
But this one here, I love because I love roses. It's my birth flower, my month. It's called MorMeKnow from Lauren MorMeKnow. MorMeKnow's Roses. And oh my gosh, it's just the colors in those are pretty.
Yes.
And it's so, you can see it's just it flows, you know.
So
it's
easy
beautiful.
to sew up.
It's easy to, you can use this on your domestic, you have a Juki domestic. You can use.
No, I have the
Viking.
The Viking.
You can use this on your
Oh,
Viking, but
okay.
you have to have a Teflon foot.
I have one.
Okay, because that would stick.
Okay.
If you don't have the Teflon
yeah.
foot. Yeah.
So
always
these...
always try it first, you know, before you buy a big project. Always try it on your machine first.
Oh, okay. So these would be neat if you wanted to use them in the stitch cases too. Like
Oh
if you had
yeah, for
fabric
pockets
to match.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you can even add zippers like this.
Mhm.
You know.
How cute.
I know. There's another room right around the corner.
The vinyl room.
We won't show you that one. That's the vinyl room and the threads.
Oh yeah, you gotta show your
Okay,
thread.
here's the thread. This is called variegated. I just fell in love with it. I had to have it, and I have used. I had to have it. I've used this on quite a few projects because when you're doing a project like this color is perfect for it. You can use whatever. I mean, it just all blends in with the colors like that, you know, and it'd be perfect on this also, with this one.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of vinyls that I have that I can use this for,
Oh,
and there's
okay.
lots of thread on here. I don't know how many. Who
It's
knows?
called Fairy Floss.
Yes, it's Fairy Floss, and it's Tex 80. I use Tex 45, 70, and 80 when I make my projects. And I have an industrial machine that I do it on because you need a heavy duty machine.
Mm-hmm.
So this is from Wizardry.
Wizardry.
Yep.
I wrote that down to share.
I think that's all I have, right? Oh no, right here. This here.
Yeah, your
Okay.
case and your
This is
hardware.
I have 4 cases like this with different hardware in it. And this is my rainbow case. Then I have silver, gold, black matte together, and then antique gold.
Oh.
That's all the different hardware I have for making different purses. And here's the roses again, but this time they're with the rainbow.
So pretty.
Isn't that pretty? And it went well with this here, so I got a project ready for this zipper. And then these are all my clips and let's see, zipper pulls and clips and.
And Jeannie's Design sells the hardware?
Jeannie's Design sells the hardware.
Okay.
You can get it from her. It's so and it's well made. It's good quality. And
Yeah,
it's
nice
not,
weight to
yeah,
it.
and it's not that expensive. So.
Awesome.
So, like I showed, there's my little coffee cup.
I love it.
Now, sometimes as you all go on there and you want to get this, and they're all sold out already because they're so popular. You know, so yeah, but Jeannie's Design is and these are the clips I did. I don't know where I got these, so I didn't get this off Jeannie.
Okay.
I might have got it on Etsy somewhere because I saw this and I said it's perfect for what I need. And they're
For the straps.
for the straps, yeah. And so this is all, look at this. I can't wait to make something like this for a kid. There's Stitch. Look at, it's a zipper pull.
Oh my goodness.
For Stitch. Isn't that cute?
That's adorable.
Yeah. So the zipper pulls come in all kinds of shapes. This is a matte rainbow. I mean, look, you can even make an earring out of this.
Oh, you could.
Yeah. The creative
Yes.
juices are flowing. And I guess that's about it. You know,
And
this
the
is all.
case you got from Walmart, you said?
The case I got from Walmart, and these are for making key fobs. You know, so little you put the stuff in your fabric in between here, and you push it, and that's a key fob.
Oh, cool.
So these are easy to make. These are great gifts for stocking stuffers and
Yes.
stuff. There's so many things you can make with this hardware and vinyl for
Right.
stocking stuffers. Easy gifts, inexpensive. So
if somebody
you know.
wanted to get started, what would be an easy project to start with?
I would do a keychain.
Okay.
Yeah, keychain to use. But if you want to do a purse or a wallet or something like that, this here, super easy.
Okay.
It's one piece of vinyl. It's cut out one piece,
Okay.
and then it's notched. It's notched so that when you put it together,
Okay.
the sides fold in.
And then you just
And
put
you
your
need a
zipper
zipper, and you need a pull, and you need some lining if you want to line it, but you don't have to.
on. Okay.
Also, some people, instead of using a regular lining fabric, they're using HTV, and they're doing it on their heat and press, and having the HTV inside. If it's going to be like for
like what
paintbrushes,
you use with the Cricut
yeah,
machine?
yeah.
Okay.
Like if you want to put your paintbrushes in here and whatever, it didn't matter if you want to wash it out, you can use the HTV.
That would be cute to put your floss in.
Oh yeah, and this is a shorter version. There's a longer version for
Oh,
this.
okay.
So
Cool.
yeah, so that's, and these all come in different gold, silver, whatever.
that.
But you know,
Nice and
there's
big.
different zippers. not every store has the same zipper, of course, so they pick what they like to sell. So when you go to Jeannie's, you're going to love her stuff. She sells the zipper, she sells the pulls, she sells handmade items that she makes, she sells.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but that's it, you know.
And you get your labels there too?
My labels I got on Etsy.
Etsy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can go on there and there are a dime a dozen that you can find people, and you can make your own. You just say what you want and use a font that they have, and if you want cork, they'll do it in cork. If you want it on metal, it takes longer to do the metal, of course, but I think that they send away for that.
That's
I'm sure it comes from
cool.
China somewhere, and then she sells it, and I get it. So it's
Okay.
always that middleman.
Yeah.
You know, he's around a lot.
Yeah, that darn middleman.
Yeah.
Okay, was that all that
I
you
think
had
that's
right
all
there?
I had to show, yeah.
So I wanted to share how to construct this now because there is a template that she tells you to use, and like you do the measurements that you need. So I first cut out my stitched piece according to her measurements, and then I rounded it off like she said to. And then I took the...
So that's all one piece when you cut it out?
Yes, it's all one long piece.
Okay, I got you.
And some of it's upside down, which was freaky when I was stitching it. I was like... but then you take your lining fabric, and I suggest don't cut your lining fabric until you have sewn it to the right side of your stitching piece, all around, leaving an opening to turn it. Once you have the stitched piece laid out on your square, then you can pin, and I would pin like crazy, especially around the curve. And then sew it all the way around, because that will keep you from bunching up if you
making pleats.
Pin a lot. Yeah, for making pleats.
Yeah.
And then when you're done sewing, then cut around your stitched piece.
Cut your seam allowance out.
Cut your seam allowance out.
Yeah.
And then turn it right side out. Let's see. Also, watch that your curves start over here. Measure, put a ruler and make sure they're even, because then you'll have a wonky one side taller than the other. Yeah. And then, yeah, as you're sewing, you know, you just smooth it out, go slow around the curve, and you may have to pick up your presser foot every now and then as you're maneuvering your curve. And then the instructions say to whip stitch the sides together. I just went and top stitched them down, you know, just used the machine, and it turned out fine. So those were my tips on constructing this.
Well, you did a pretty job, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right, and then I'll share with you my purchases. First, let me share some what we call stitchy kindness. I had a friend share with me these needles, and I wanted to show you because I have never heard of them before. They're called colonial needles, and they're very short.
I think that's what the quilters use in the quilting bee.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah.
Look at how short they are. And there's a little bit of give to them, and they're called colonial needles. A friend of mine from my guild gave me a couple to share, and I wanted to show you the comparison with these peacemakers, because the peacemakers are what is known for us as a petite needle, but look at how much shorter this one is to the peacemakers.
Yeah.
And so I'm using this, trying this on the plantation sampler that I'm stitching. She got it from Cecilia's Samplers, It's a LNS.
And you know the hole is a lot different.
I forgot where. Missouri, maybe?
The hole is a lot less than that too, isn't it? It's not as long.
Yes. Yeah, the hole is smaller in that one too than the Peacemakers. So I just wanted to share that comparison with you.
This is a 28. What size are those?
28.
All the same. Wow.
Yeah, so they're a little bit different, and I do like them.
Yeah, I think it's nice too.
And then the other Stitchy Kindness I got because, and this was so nice, because I did a